Food awareness.
And
That
I
would
was,
be
and I was just like, oh no,
no,
that's not.
not food awareness. Is there a thing? Fupa awareness.
I don't think he was telling the truth. He's just, I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know what that was.
Well, happy Friday.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday, Aunt. Oh, I got some rest today, but it didn't even feel like I went to sleep. Like it felt like, yeah, it don't feel like I went to sleep. So I don't know how much rest I got. I know how much because I know how to tell time, but I don't know. I didn't. My body didn't feel rested, so I know I want to sleep so good tonight. I don't want to sleep so good tonight. Hopefully, everybody had a great week. Going into it was a full moon the other night. It was so beautiful. It was so shiny because it shined, shined, but it shone on you. When do you say shone? Is that a word?
You show somebody something.
No, like it's something shone on somebody. I don't know. I'm making that word up, but it sounds like it should be shown. My head, but it was right outside my window, and I was like, "Wow, it's so beautiful." So that was the full moon. How was your week?
Another week of work.
Yeah, I would say that too. I don't like feeling this way. I don't. I don't like it. Like
What, employed?
This is a 9 to 5 thing is. I gotta get into it and sit into it. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Screw 9 to 5. I do 2 to 10.
You work long, every day almost. Just talk to people.
Hey, the people. I'm sorry, I'm sitting here eating.
I'll be eating my fries. I don't know if you can say the name. They may not want to be associated with us.
They ain't sponsoring us, so don't say their name.
All right, I'm back. So this week, what are we talking about? What's been going on in the news?
I don't know. I've been asleep most of the week.
You haven't heard anything? And specifics? All right, real quick, we can talk about Ice Cube and Tucker Carlson. I think that happened like the day after we did our show last Friday. So Ice Cube sat with Tucker Carlson. Can you remind me who Tucker Carlson is?
Guy from Fox News who got fired.
He's a Fox News person. If you got a Trump supporter. Ooh,
he doesn't like Trump in real life, but yeah, he supports him because the people who follow him support Trump. So
okay. Is he a racist? Like I know, like, but is he like loud racist or just regular racist?
He speaks in dog whistles, but constantly. Say no, you're putting words in my mouth. I didn't mean that. But yeah.
Okay. So Ice Cube put on in his show. They was just talking in an interview, and Tucker Carlson was being Tucker Carlson, but why is it that people are having an issue that he went and spoke to him? He was himself. Tucker Carlson was himself. Why can't you speak to people that don't think the same way you do?
People have a problem with that nowadays. If they cancel him, you have to cancel him. I don't know.
Yeah, why wouldn't you want to speak to somebody who's an opposing view so maybe you can find out what their middle ground is instead of just always somebody who thinks just like you?
They all want to be reassured that they're right.
Yeah, like what is the issue? And they trying to call him like a sellout because he got on there and talked to him. Did you listen to the interview? Did you?
Or you just seen him sitting across from Tucker Carlson?
Yeah, and then everybody has that, and that's that really mob mentality because these people may have a lot of views that you don't dig or whatever, but it doesn't mean everything that exists is terrible. or you can't find things to work with, because nobody should be the same as you. Like, everybody should have a different view. Everybody should have a different stance. Everybody should have a different way of how they do things. And you just live with people how they are and accept them how they are. But you can't expect everybody to have the same thought pattern as you and view as you, and then dismiss everybody else. If you can sit down as adults, if you can sit down as human beings and sit and have a conversation with someone, who cares what you believe, and what you think? If you're respectful of me and I'm respectful of you, we can leave it like that.
Yeah.
But to say, oh, if you like this, then we can never talk to you. And if somebody talks to you, then they're bad, or there goes again. Yeah. Like, that's so childish. You may not agree with what Ice Cube is talking about, but the one other thing I don't like about, let me check this. You may not agree. Okay. So the other thing I don't like is saying, like, oh, he's just a rapper, or he's not educated enough to be able to stand up for whatever the Black community's rights. But who else is on? You can. It don't matter who you are. You don't have to be anybody that lives. Have the right to live. Like, you say, hey, I don't like how this is. Then you go down to your city hall and talk to somebody house a representative.
Yeah, sure.
You can talk to a senator. You can talk to a congressperson, and you need to write the president. They have to respond to you. You'll get a response. May not be directly from him, but it's going to have a seal on. But you can do stuff to be able to get yourself to activate what you need in your life, and then meet up with other people who are like that. Not force other people to be a part of that, but meet up with other people who want to be in the same way, so y'all can work together to get something done for your whatever thing you need. Anybody can do that. It's not like, why do you wait on somebody to help you live your life or get what you want?
Or what you feel you deserve.
Yeah, you feel you deserve. You waiting for somebody to advocate for you when you're not advocating for yourself. If you want something done, go to the person that can get it done. Ask questions. Be there. Be at meetings or whatever you need to do in every aspect of life.
Be like me. Just work around them. Do it your damn self. That's something I want to do.
Yeah. But to go uphill some, I don't know. I don't see a lot of other people doing things. I mean, the people that's criticizing doing things on a small level with your family members or your community or anything, to doing anything to better our community.
I'm going to respond with, who should he go talk to then?
Yeah. Because it's not like y'all really think the other side is different. They not different at all.
Yeah, who do you think should sit down with Ice Cube and then ask them to do it? And I'm sure he'll sit and talk to anybody who can help him get his goals done.
And it's not even just for him; it's for the whole Black community. And nobody's ever. I haven't heard of anybody come out and say, "Well, let me see the document. I want to add this to it," because he said he put it out there so people can add to it. Take away from it, have a conversation, but something for the Black community. Because that's one thing we did civil rights, but when you do civil rights for Black people alone, civil rights, everybody else gets civil rights, and we sit at the bottom of it, and we're the ones that fought for it. And those people treat us bad for the ability to have civil rights in this country. But if we would have went about it and see it just for Black people, like when during COVID, the Asians got their bill within 3 years or something, or less than that. Because of 3 years of mistreatment, we still getting lynched and hung and mistreated and racially profiled, and we ain't got no bills. Nobody thinking about passing nothing to make sure that we're safe or anything happens to people that do things to us. But then we always march and we always fight for things for the whole. And then we end up still be at the bottom. We need to start just saying for the Black community only. I ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. For the Black community only.
And they won't even listen.
Well, maybe if we do it, I don't think Ice Cube talking to people.
Yeah, you're right.
Killer Mike said he do a lot of stuff in his community and get stuff.
Because he just do it.
Yeah. Well, Ice Cube, we love you. I don't know about that. I don't know
I was
about
about to
that.
say,
I'm just saying.
those are strong words.
I'm just saying, you cool with us.
I have no problems with O'Shea Jackson.
Yeah.
We cool.
And I'm glad that you doing what you're doing, and I support it. There you go.
Yeah.
Support it.
Oh yeah, I should look because maybe I have something to add to some of these topics.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I'm flying blind tonight.
Read it. If you read it, then you'll say it, and then you'll know it.
Haiti is the truth.
Let's talk about Haiti. So Haiti's doing this. They had their president was killed during COVID, right?
When he wouldn't give them the vaccine.
He wouldn't let them bring the vaccine in, and then mysteriously some outward foreigners come in and gets rid of them. So Haiti's been in another turmoil or downfall again because they keep messing with this country. And then it produced a lot of gang members and gangs in Haiti.
Running stuff, yeah.
Yeah, running stuff, keeping kidnappings, preventing people from going in and out of certain communities. And so what happened this time, this past week, the cops came, they reported that it was gang members there, the cops, the Haitian cops, shoot, if I don't say Haitian cops, it would be Haitian cops anyway. No, the Americans, but it could be. Let me say the Haitian cops, because will go lock some of the gang members up. And what they did was they took the weapons off the gang members and they took the handcuffs off and they left the truck alone and let the villagers take care of them. And they burnt their A's up. Got them.
You was telling me about that.
Got them. And they were saying that you don't have to worry about, like, don't come into our community because we're going to police our own community. You got to stop this. So they're revolting against the gangs. It's weird because that's an all black nation, and it's like the cops, the good people and the bad people are black people, and it's, that's a weird kind of thing to fight against. Like, I don't want to hurt no other black person, but it's different.
It's different when there's somebody trying to hurt you or something.
Yeah, and that's the demographics. It's not different races. It's
nobody to blame for it. No, it's somebody to blame for it. They're just black. So you get them.
Do the same thing
for the content of their character, not because they're black.
But also, I understand that foreigners like the United States and other countries have keep putting them in these positions where it's poor people. Poor people are going to try to group up and get the best, to get whatever they can get out of nothing. Yeah. And if you don't have no adults, you don't have any guidance, no education, no health care, no you and and there's no reason why. It's not as if y'all did this to yourselves. It's just each time somebody coming in.
Because you're trying to do something for yourself, the rest of the world says, no, you can't watch this, and kicks you while you're down.
So.
And then pretends like nobody did anything, like you did it to yourself.
Yeah. So I can see how gangs will form, but it's still like, hey, you just can't. Maybe if y'all put it towards good, like.
And that's the problem. Anytime somebody tries to form something good, the powers that be come in, step in, and pay the gangs to break it up.
Yeah, it's always somebody bringing in like some kind of coup.
It's the same. It's the same shit they do in Africa.
Yeah, but they're doing it in Niger right now.
See, like.
I was reading up. So in Niger, you was telling me about this too. One of the president, they were questioning somebody.
They was questioning the minister of finance and told him he had 48 hours to tell him where the country's money went, or they was gonna put him in front of the firing squad. He was crying on TV like. Oh.
And so they took him, right?
I never see the follow up. Seen when he was crying on TV.
So listen, I read something where they said usually they exile the people, but they didn't exile him. He's at home and he's been talking to U.S. and stuff from home and giving them reports of like what they would like, because I don't know. He's in cahoots with the U.S. Now the coup is in cahoots with they have a partnership. I ain't gonna say cahoots. They in a partnership with the Wagner Group of Russia.
Well, Belarus now because they got kicked out of Russia.
Oh, they not back in yet?
They're not getting back in Russia. They tried to overthrow the
I
government.
know, but I thought he was like, "Yo, we cool."
Well, he tried to say that, but then he started doing Putin stuff. He say what he say to everybody, then he do Putin stuff later.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I don't think he bad as we say he is, but he definitely not a good dude.
Yeah, remember every generation, however it was, like that Chad, Todd, Brad kind of guy. That's the guys that's ruling the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
No, those guys have always been ruling the world. That's why they have that mentality.
No, I'm saying, but as you look coming down, it's getting dumber though.
Oh yeah.
It's like what? But
nobody looks past what's right in front of their face anymore. It's all instant gratification. Nobody's playing. Yeah. Very few people are playing the long game, even in politics right now. Yeah. Everything is right now.
Yep.
Now, I mean, if you want to be smart, look at the Republicans' long game, what they did to the judicial system, just getting all of those judges put in place all across the country, so that if Democrats pass laws they don't like, the judges can overturn them.
That's how Trump won't get out.
I don't know. A lot of his judges don't even agree with the shit he's doing.
They probably like, hey, we got to play this.
We'll see.
If he puts a lot of people in places where they were necessary for right now.
Well, he did what they told him to do as far as that goes, as far as the judges and shit go. He don't know none of them fucking people.
Oh, no.
They gave him a list and said, we want this person in this position because they're going to help us do this. Did the
check clear?
Probably.
Well, I got you. This is just going to be interesting to just see the outcome of that. Mm-hmm. But so, they in Niger, they overthrew the government's the coup. They're working with the Wagner Group because they was waving the Russian flag, but I also read they were working with the Wagner Group, which is cool. Wagner is not part of Russia right now. It's part of Belarus. And what is Belarus? Germany?
That's part of Russia, too. It's one of the things that Russia took over. They say they different, but it's Russia.
So I don't know. Like, we don't know what be really going on outside of this country. We just know what our country allows us to hear and puts out there.
And a little bit of shit you can see on the BBC. But
yeah, but that's still biased. And they own from one company that owns both of the companies. So,
and they still ain't gonna give you more than a UN aspect anyway. Yeah.
You can't believe that the US is right. Like, you know how we live here, and you should travel out and just see how people live and see how people are and look at their news and look at their stuff to see how they're being reported to. Because it's not just like us being reported to wrong. In every country, they have some kind of propaganda that they're reporting to their citizens. But then you have to look at smaller papers and talk to people, and you'll start seeing the differences of what's going on. The US be in everybody's business, and not because they're concerned. It's because, like, if y'all keep you doing this, then I can steal stuff from y'all. And
or I can manipulate your resources, period.
Yeah. And depending on the places you got to look at, because I think Ghana and maybe Mali, or no, it was Burmese. This is Karafini, Burmese, I can't think of the name. I'm messing it up. Birkin, I can't think of it, but they, I believe they like trying to be on the U.S. side and you the English side, the white people side, and go against them. But they also have people who want to fight with them. We don't know exactly what's going on in Africa right now. We know when Gaddafi was murked. He had a meeting with Nelson Mandela. He had a meeting with a lot of other dignitaries there and dictators or presidents, whatever they're called, to start their own bank based off of the African resources, and that will crush everybody else because they get their resources from Africa, and that's what they're building things off of. And then that stopped that, and maybe they waking up. I don't know. We just don't know what be going on, what really is going on, unless you speak to people or be there to experience what's going on with them. So, good luck. I don't know. Just treat the people right. Don't hurt the women and the babies. Men, it's like, no, don't hurt the men either. Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
Pee Wee Herman. That was I love the Pee Wee Herman show. Come on in to Pee Wee's Playhouse.
I think we all did. Like, growing up in that era, you had to love Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, and I love the movies, Large Marge, but
Pee Wee's Big Adventure.
Big
Top Pee Wee.
Big Top Pee Wee. I had the tapes. I wanted a suit like Pee Wee, and I used to like dun 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 dun. I used to do the dance. That was my jam.
Somebody posted recently before he died that we used to laugh at Pee Wee Herman's suit. Now your son's wearing it to prom. And I was like, oh, that is how these little boys dress them tight ass suits with the high waters.
He was ahead of his time.
Right.
But he ran into some trouble. And this is the one trouble I thought that was really whack. Because he was in an adult film movie theater and he was caught with his pants, playing himself in his pants down. But what are you supposed to do in an adult film movie theater? I'm saying that's gross because all the stuff that's on chairs and stuff and you don't know these people is public.
Yeah.
But if that's your thing and people should know that's what you're doing in here, leave him alone. Ain't like he had no kids in there with him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It was like he was being nasty, but he wasn't hurting nobody but himself.
Yeah.
He was only abusing himself. So
yeah. In a place that you're supposed to abuse yourself.
No, I don't think you're supposed to. That's still in public.
But I thought you were supposed to do that when you're in there.
No, I don't think you're supposed to.
But it's an adult film.
Yeah.
So they expect you to watch the whole thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's not right. That's stupid. Like, that's really dumb. Who would go to the adult film thing without? I don't know. I don't go to those places, but I would think that that's what you would do there.
You just think so. A whole bunch of people just sit there like.
Yeah, I didn't think it was like that, but yeah, I guess.
What if it's a new release and it's crowded?
That's what it would be that though. Oh, I'm stupid, but yeah, I really do it.
It's not like you get the whole theater to yourself.
Yeah, I was pretty dumb. But now that you say it's not right.
No.
It's not right. So, but still, not to go to jail for it because it's a jail film.
Yeah. Did he go to jail for it?
I think he did go to jail for it for like a couple of months. But yeah, I used to like to laugh and I couldn't get it. But he also, I mentioned that it wasn't no kids in there with him there, but he used to watch a lot of the nasty that stuff, and they caught him with it, and he said he's not a pedophile, he's just weird.
I can't condone.
Pee Wee, I was with you the whole time, but learning that about you, that you had that extra charge later on.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
That's not what you call weird. That's what you called it. They called it the first time. They must leave my heroes alone because I lose.
That's why they say you should never meet your hero. Be disappointed.
Well, still rest in peace a little bit, but I don't know how I feel about that. Nasty Pee Wee. Lizzo, did you hear about what's going on with Lizzo?
I heard there's a whole lot going on with Lizzo. I heard she catching a case and she was firing people for gaining weight.
No, so it was 3 girls who got fired, or 2 girls that got fired, from what I'm understanding from the story. And they're saying, like, the stuff they're saying, I'm like, you can't. No. They said that she criticized one of them about gaining weight. But then the other things that they said was, and the girls that she got along with, they would go on different trips and stuff together. And spend time together and do stuff. And then she said, the one girl said, when they went to Amsterdam to the red light district, which the red light district is the fun, sex, everything.
Fun, sex thing is prostitution.
Yeah, it's prostitution, but it's like a whole thing.
It's legal there, but
it's legal. And they have shows, and they went into one of the shows, and they have a ping pong lady. Yep, that's what she is. And I guess they had a woman. This is nasty. I need to put my fries in for that. That had a banana in her cuckoo. And Lizzo said she wanted to eat. Ugh. Allegedly, I guess. Let me put that up there. That's from what I'm hearing, so I don't know the full thing.
So but so far, like, you ain't telling me she did nothing wrong. Like,
no, that's what I'm saying. She did nothing wrong. It's little girls, the banana soft. And that she made. Then they're saying she made them touch one of the dancers. Nobody can make you do anything. You say no, I'm good. But all y'all were in the same situation, same having fun, and this is what y'all saw, and then you kind of say it's SS.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah, that's what they trying to get an SS charge on her, and that the weight thing, and it was something else. Oh, and the fact that she would go on trips with some of the other girls and not them. I said, y'all sound like y'all corny and not fun anyway. That's why she don't take y'all on trips. And nobody can make you do.
Yeah, that's extra shit. Yeah.
I think y'all threw the weight thing in there and something. And maybe I can see somebody saying, are y'all eating healthy?
Maybe she's like, no, they come to my concert to see big me. I want no other big chicks on that stage.
It could be though. You're getting too big.
You try to catch me? No. I'm sorry, I have no idea.
But I don't think. I think it's messed up. I just think they got fired for something else, and then they're bringing this as an issue, and they can account for these things. But you all there at the red light district. What did you expect to do and see?
Yeah,
she didn't bring the red light district to y'all room and force y'all to watch it. Y'all walked over there. You could have walked your butt back. Said, "No, I'm good."
Yeah, but this ain't my cup of tea. I'm out. Yeah. Y'all have fun.
What is it where people don't feel as though that they can say no? No, this is not something I'm gonna do. Y'all go ahead and do that. I'll see y'all back at rehearsal. I'll see y'all at rehearsal tomorrow. Work, just keep working. This is a job.
Yeah,
it's a job.
Don't let your whole life revolve around it.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't understand the whole. I have to know when you get to work, you have a contract for the hours that you're supposed to work. You're supposed to provide a service. They provide the resources for you to do those services. Nothing else in between that. How somebody feel about you, how somebody feel about what you did that day, how somebody feel about their whole day.
How you feel
about all that.
Does
not matter. All you got to do is provide their service. They provide you the resources to be able to do their service. That is it within the time frame that you said you agreed on in the beginning. I don't do no more. I don't do no less. Do my job.
I don't think anybody should be upset with that.
But people don't understand how to say no to family members, to friends, to children, bosses, co-workers. And say no. I don't want to. Like what
Nobody cares about your want. So don't say I don't want to. Just say no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not.
Why? Because I'm not. I'm not going to elaborate on why.
Just no.
Yeah. If it's not in my job description, I have to do it. No, I'm not doing that.
And that goes for other things in life too. When people don't ask you yet, when you say yes, well, why is that a yes?
Are you sure? Are you sure? Yes. No. So can I change your mind? Can you tell me no? Maybe.
Can you tell me why you say yes? Nobody say that.
Yeah. If you don't question my yes, don't question my no. It is a legitimate answer. I tend to have to tell adults that all the time. Told my child that 2 or 3 times when she was little. Now she understands. If I say no, no question. And she's an adult.
Well, You said it, and I hope you're speaking up. Remember to speak up.
I'm speaking up.
You told me about this, but I read more about it. The black mayor who became mayor, but the white mayor, the white mayor was going out. The black mayor was it's in New Bern, maybe Texas, I think. I don't know. I have it down here. I'll look at it in a minute. But the man was elected mayor. So the first black mayor in this town which is 85% black people. The white people had a secret meeting that they got together and voted not to let him become mayor and to keep the former mayor inside the continue to be mayor, or they elected somebody else mayor, and they wouldn't let him become mayor.
That's what they do. What they did. That was the whole point of Jim Crow laws and all that other shit.
I was like that.
Just to make sure we don't have any.
Hey, Al Gore and George Bush did.
Yeah. No, they did. They was like, this is what Trump should have did. Let's show them. Yeah, let's show them guys up in Washington how it's done.
It had a secret meeting to decide that he was not going to be the mayor, no matter what.
You remember Tennessee had kicked them two boys and that white lady, the two black guys and the white lady out of their Congress.
Yes, the one you said.
They kicked them out. Then they were forced to bring them back, but because they kicked them out, they had to have another election. One boy won by one of them men won by 78%. The other one won by 94%. Oh, them people gonna be there for a while. Y'all better get used to it. Mm-hmm. You try to put them in their place, and the people told you, no, their place is right there with you.
Yep.
Tennessee.
I don't know what place that was. I want to say Texas somewhere, but it's New Bern. Wherever you all know about New Bern, that's where it was. But the poor man, they had him. Why y'all make the man take a picture? He took a picture next to like the plaque of the name of the city. It looked like them big tombstone kind of things. He was leaning there. He just looked so sad. I said, y'all people better should have stormed. Somebody was saying they should have stormed the Capitol. Like, yeah, this is your city. You have the right to say, wait a minute, this is not what we have, and we elected this man. We need to write somebody. We need to march then or do something.
Don't ask me what to do, because I tell you, it's only 15% of them. We treat them like they treat us every time.
Yeah.
Burn that 15%.
Right, and don't tell nobody. Not saying to do that allegedly, but
just deny it and have
make a river. Yeah, a lake. Create a lake, a peach patch. And thousands of other things they've done.
That's my granddaddy's land. We don't know what you're talking about. Ain't no records.
Nope. Well, you repeat history.
I mean, if nobody learned from it.
So, a doctor, it's a woman doctor. She made a post. This is just something people have been talking about on social media. She's a doctor. Her husband's a doctor. She works a 13-hour shift, and when she comes home, she cooks for her husband because that's what he expects from her. That's what she wrote on the thing.
I'm sure she cooks for herself too.
Yeah, but I don't see anything wrong with it. Like, why would you want somebody else to cook for your husband? Why would you want your husband to eat anywhere else but from your hands? I mean, this.
I don't think anybody else should have an opinion on that.
And yeah, nobody should have an opinion on it. Just however you live.
Even if she said, and I never cook for my husband. I'm like, even if I disagree with that, that's what he accepts, and he's still your husband, and you're still his wife. Then. Okay.
But what people are saying is that a lot of women are saying, well, yeah, she shouldn't have to do that. He wrong for.
Did she say I have to?
Yeah, but she wrote in the caption because that's what my husband expects. But that doesn't mean it's a bad, like she don't want to do that if she's against it. And the idea, like, why would you want somebody else to cook for your husband? That's your husband. Whatever feelings, emotions, however they feel, is gonna go into that food to be able to feed them. Like, you should be able to want to do that. Prep. Figure out how you need to do it. If you need to cut out because I know you probably find some time to work out. There's enough time in the day to do what you want to do. It really is.
If you want to do it.
If you want to do it. And I Like somebody also, I was watching some podcast and they were saying a man, if somebody breaks into the house or if somebody talks to you wrong, I'll even put this as a simple thing. He can't say only I did that 8 hours already or 13 hours today. I can't go and defend you. Like he always has to. He can't be like, "Whoa, I worked all day. I can't protect
today.
you."
Yeah, not today. Today you get your ass
protect
whooped.
yourself.
Today you get your ass whooped. Tomorrow I got you on my day off though. If he say something tomorrow, I'll whoop his ass.
I got him tomorrow, but listen, today we got to go eat.
Just stay in the house. Tomorrow I got you.
Like that's not my problem today. 13-hour shift. Like, dude, those I guess people don't look at that as equal things, but it is equal things in different ways. Like you providing this, him providing this. It's not the same exact thing, but it's something that you were discounting is needed, is there,
and I hear
for free.
She's a doctor, but like, how much is her doctor money going to the house? If any.
Yeah, if he's not paying for everything.
Yeah, because he's a doctor too. You don't need 2 doctor salaries to live one good life.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, the one thing is somebody say something wrong to you and you just like, nope, it's Tuesday.
I'm busy today.
No, the woman in her mind should be like, oh man, it's today. I can't say nothing.
Can't say nothing.
Guess I'm gonna let this man grip me up. Oh, you lucky it wasn't Wednesday. Like that, it's not fair. So I'm like, hey, she probably know how to manage her time, and dinner don't take that long to make. Do y'all know that? An hour tops.
The same thing every night though.
That's messed up.
Chicken Alfredo.
You got like an hour tops that you have to cook dinner, especially if you put it in a crock pot in the morning. By the time my mom used to put stuff in the morning, by the time she came home from work, it was already halfway cooked or whatever already. She can add whatever she need to add in there. Put some rice on, make a vegetable. If we just had, you just eat. And then relax for the rest of the evening. Do whatever she wanted to do. But yeah, I don't have no problem with that. We'll go back to that one. The 6 Rankin County officers, the ones who sexually assaulted those 2 men, what happened is they ran in the house and they were torturing the men for about 3 hours. No. I think it was a long time. I think I gotta look back at the article. But they went in and tortured the men, and they asked them with I don't know what the word is. They asked them with the adult toys.
What was the toys there? The cops brought
them with them. That's what I'm saying. They do this. It's just horrible.
I'm just walking around with a bag.
Yeah, that's some weird stuff. So he did that, and then they shot one of them in the mouth. So 6 of them pled guilty the other day, and they were saying that whoever they arrested before, they need to investigate that too. They said they would terrorize like neighborhoods and stuff because they would call them the Rankin Goons or the Rankin
County Death
Squad. That's but yeah, they
that's crazy.
I can't find the article. But they pled guilty, and I just want to see how much time they're gonna get because they gotta throw everything. Those people don't deserve to.
That's your opinion. Who'd they do it to?
Yeah.
Then it really didn't count anyway. We'll slap them on the
We'll
wrist.
see what happens with it.
Because we don't want national attention. So we'll
They
slap
see, but the black men, y'all should go with it on the gay angle because they have different laws for them that they ain't got for black people. And if you go do it on that and accuse them of assing because you're part of the LGBTQ community, you'll get some things taken care of. I think y'all should go on that angle. But your lawyer look like he look like, I guess he look like. That's what I'll say. All right, so you know who Pleasure P is? He's the same with I'm a Master P. Because I can't remember. He was out with Sammy and all them, I think, and it was the time Pretty Ricky. That's what he's part of the group with Pretty Ricky.
That's I don't like. Called him?
I that was around that time. I didn't listen to that type of music at that time. But he was saying that he was having intercourse with a woman, and the woman, he thought the apparatus that he chose to wrap around his privates,
his contraception.
That was a better word. It was a much easier word. Fell off inside the woman. However, because he found a contraception piece item, and then he looked down and said, "Oh, his was still all together." So this lady had one up inside her while she was having the intercourse with Pleasure P, and it came out. Oh,
yeah, that's nasty.
Oh, what y'all doing out here, ladies? That's why y'all need that lumen stuff. But y'all cuckoos gotta stink.
Doing too much.
Ew. It's so gross. How you don't know something? But she said, from what I understand, from that there's
no justification.
No, there's no buts here. That she told him that she was gonna come back because she had to go home and freshen up. When she got there, her boyfriend was there and he wanted some. So she had intercourse with him and then left and came to have intercourse with the other one. How do you make me want to belch a little bit. It's gross.
Nah,
that's so. What would you do as a man? See, I had belch. Excuse me.
I'm just not doing that again. Like, you nasty. I know you nasty, and
yeah,
you were one and done.
That's why y'all be putting deodorant on your poo-poos, because y'all just nasty. I hope y'all not being nasty out there like that. That's nasty. And that's not even like you. I don't even want to talk about that no more. But we're gonna talk about the other man. It was this man who was born with 2 penises.
What you want to talk about?
It just made me smile.
It made you smile because you nasty.
No.
Because you nasty like them other women. Y'all just nasty. All y'all nasty.
Just the idea of that. I would the picture of the gentleman, he's just not my type. But just to think of that, like what you could do. I don't know. Let me get my mind out the gutter.
Are they both fully working?
Yes, they were fully working.
Good for him.
But now he went and got one taken off because he said of the stigma or whatever. Like, forget them people. You just didn't meet the right person.
Fuck out of here.
But I'm like, it's not because of that. It was maybe some other things that they just didn't get down with. But trust me, there's a lot of women out there who would be like, wait a minute, buddy, you mine. So yeah.
Weirdo.
Is that everything?
Yeah, I think that's everything.
I think that's everything. It's just a short show. But we had long shows the other day. Yeah. Oh, so all right, we need to talk about this and then we're gonna be done because I know you have to. All All right, someone made an argument on some other podcast. I be watching podcasts and stuff that if we don't want other people to say the N word, and I particularly don't care for the N word, I'm like, I can do without whatever. But if we stop writing if we want other people to stop using the N word in songs, we need to stop writing it in our songs. When do people get to dictate what you do in your artistry, however you want to express yourself? And if it's something that you as a certain group cannot say, you just can't say it.
You shouldn't say it, but you can.
You can say it, but yeah, expect the consequences from it.
Yeah, that's all.
But why would the onus be on us for them to not say it? We shouldn't have it, or we shouldn't say it. And everybody has their argument about who should say it, who shouldn't say it. I don't like the word. Of course, you may say it sometimes, depending on the people that you're around. But especially, but it shouldn't be on an artist, or especially a genre of music, which all of them are genres, that is ours, to say that because you want to enjoy it, that we need to change it around to make it enjoyable enough for you. No, you just can't say the word. What is so hard about not saying it?
That's why everything used to come with a censored version.
Yeah, use that one.
Do they even make those anymore?
I don't know. I remember they used to. Because on the radio, you can say anything.
Just about.
Yeah. But no, that's not on us to be able to have to change the word that people use that you can't use. Is it that bad to say you can't do something? And
to them, yes. How dare you say I can't? Anything.
Well, that's our show this week. It got cooler here in Philadelphia. I'm so happy. Mm-hmm. So happy. I two things got canceled on me this weekend, and I was very excited about going to them. And I think they still have them. They just don't want me to be there. I think they told me it's canceled because they don't like me. People don't be liking me. I don't know why. Why, Anthony?
I like you. I don't know
why. My daughter said you always telling the truth, and I was like, well, what else am I supposed to do? And just shut up. I was like, I can shut up, but I don't know if I want to be around people that I need to shut up around. So it was. No, I'm just joking. It was. I wanted to go dancing tonight, but I got canceled. Chet says I was like, I want dancing tonight, and it was like, beep beep. No, you're not. And then it was an event tomorrow that I really wanted to go to, and then my homie like, oh no, you're not gonna see me tomorrow because I live in Georgia. I was like, oh, wait a minute, how'd it go? How'd it go? I thought you had an event tomorrow. All right, so
it's in Georgia.
It's in Georgia now. Yeah, so back in the house. No dates.
That's all right. I got a whole nother week of work.
Yeah.
7 more days. Down to
7 more days. And now I'll choose. Well, yeah, let's go before I start singing songs that I don't even know the words. So, all right, have a great week. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. And have a great week.
Yeah. See y'all next week.
See you next week.